Xbox are changing the narrative. All the work that the teams at Xbox Game Studios have been putting in is coming to a head in what could be the most exciting upcoming years for the Xbox brand. But today, let's really just talk about the way they're promoting their two big upcoming flagship games and how it's a little bit different from their competition. Before we get kicked off though, I would love for you to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss a single upload on the channel. We're all about bringing you positive Xbox content, so let's do exactly that. Let's get started. It all really kicked off at E3 this year, where we saw a bit of a timeline for the next 6 months, for the next year, for the next 18 months up until kind of Starfield releases. Lots of new announcements and some really exciting stuff for the distant future as well, but an exciting end to 2021. Its two big flagship series, Forza Horizon and of course Halo, are making a real splash. And it seems like the delay for Halo was definitely the best decision Xbox could have made. If that game came out last year not polished and not in a good state, it definitely would have hurt an already hurting series that, even though there are fans like myself of Halo 4 especially, and Halo 5 multiplayer is fantastic, a lot of people still look back at Bungie as the only time Halo was good. So for 343 to make a positive impact on the wider community is going to be a big win for them, and it would be terrible if they failed at the final hurdle of such a big release. Xbox are really leaving the marketing push and the drumming up of the hype to the developers, and 343 Industries and Playground are the ones that are really showing their extended gameplay details on their own YouTube channels, and I've linked them both below if you want to catch up on anything here. Starting with Forza Horizon 5, there is just so much gameplay of this game and so many details coming out, and the fact that they're doing it in this way instead of necessarily showing it all in conferences or in gameplay trailers, it is raw gameplay. We're hearing real nitty-gritty details, which I just absolutely love. I think learning about the way the world works and the game works is really exciting to hear from the developers' mouths. They've been showing off a lot of cars and a lot of audio, and they've shown straight up gameplay that just looks phenomenal. Like Forza Horizon 4 is a really good looking game, and this is really taking it up a whole bunch of notches. They've got like a Let's Go series, and it's exactly what I want to see. It's really, really cool information about the game that's only a few months away, but it has me so excited for Forza Horizon 5 releasing in November. They've shown off all the biomes and everything like that, which got a lot of coverage as well, but they've gone into details on how the audio system works, ray traced audio, the benefits to playing on Series X, and they've shown off these amazing locations in gameplay, and they've shown off the seasons, and just so much more. And it is really exciting to see this game progressing. It doesn't seem to be all rushing at the last hurdle to show off the game in a final launch trailer or anything like that. By the time we get that launch trailer, we're going to know a lot more about Forza Horizon 5. And it looks absolutely phenomenal. And I think Playground, again, are going to knock this one out of the park. But the big daddy of the Xbox first-party games is Halo Infinite. And the way the hype has been building for this game is just so exciting for Xbox fans, so exciting for Halo fans. And seeing a lot of players who are big fans of the Halo series, and even some that are, not so much big fans of 343 and what they've done with Halo, being so positive about the multiplayer lately is really exciting. In a year where the next Call of Duty hasn't even been announced yet, Battlefield 2042 is a $70 game without a campaign. Halo multiplayer is really getting some love from the community. And this is going to be a free-to-play game. If you have Game Pass, you're obviously going to get the campaign as well, or you can buy that one as well. Halo multiplayer is going to be free to play, and free to play games on Xbox now don't require Xbox Live Gold. So it's like these decisions have been made by Xbox with Halo in mind specifically. It's going to get a lot of eyes on Halo. It's going to, open up the door for potentially a younger audience as well that maybe didn't grow up with Halo. And the impressions that are coming out from the multiplayer technical preview are very, very positive. I think they're using this time to bring people in to get some scale bug testing done and, stuff like that, where they can get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of players to test out the game to make sure it is rock solid before it gets out into the wild. But what's awesome is they're like allowing people to stream it and share their gameplay and share their impressions. And this is just drumming up this feedback loop of hype and positivity around 343 and of Halo Infinite multiplayer. For someone like me, I'm really excited for the multiplayer, but I am just as excited for the campaign. It would be nice if we knew its release date at this point. However, I still do understand that that's constantly in flux with COVID-19, and especially with a development cycle that is, probably iterating really on the last hurdles on bug fixing and everything like that. And they probably don't want to say a release date and then renege on that and have to delay the game again. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a big success, and I cannot wait to play both the multiplayer and the campaign. But it seems to be progressing nicely. The gameplay looks absolutely phenomenal. Some of the changes they've made and some of the inspiration, like they want this classic feel to the game, but also for it to be a modern title as well. And I think they're really nailing that, straddling that line. And that's exciting. That's exciting for, I think, veterans of the series and for new players as well. So Xbox are really choosing to show the gameplay that they want to show. Not trailers, but straight up live streams with gameplay. They're getting it into the hands of influencers and of players in general and, insiders for Halo specifically. They're really getting a lot of information out into the wild, but it's not necessarily the way they've always done it. It's not necessarily like a press conference or a trailer showcase or just trailers in general. They're showing us raw gameplay. They even spoke about the Xbox One version of Halo Infinite multiplayer. Like, they're really, I think, doing the right thing and doing this in an intelligent way that allows people to really soak in these games before they release. And what's coming up is really exciting. Like, there's going to be a bunch of games coming to Game Pass in August. We already know that 12 Minutes, Hades, and Psychonauts are coming out this month, and that's awesome. But you know that they're going to announce more, probably older games that are coming to the service as well. Don't worry, we will have a video specifically for that, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss all of our upcoming Game Pass content. And Psychonauts 2 out of them is technically a first-party game. Yes, it was crowdfunded and then they were purchased and it's coming to multi-platforms, and that's all well and good. But that is still a game that is far bigger and greater than it initially could have been if they didn't have the financial backing from Microsoft. Flight Simulator just dropped onto Series consoles, the first true Series console exclusive from Xbox Game Studios. And, even to the point of like the Ascent just came out, which was announced at Xbox's conference last year. And now it is on Game Pass and it is console exclusive as well. So, there is a lot of momentum happening with Xbox right now. We're going to be seeing November, Forza Horizon 5, probably November or December, Halo, things like Stalker are coming the start of next year, and then Redfall in the middle of next year, Starfield. Like, these games really aren't that far away when we're talking, 6, 12, 18 months, and then we still haven't even been talking about Fable, Hellblade, Perfect Dark, Avowed. We know that Outer Worlds 2 is in early, probably pre-production at the moment. Like, there is so much stuff going on, and it is truly exciting to be an Xbox fan at this point in time, and I can't wait for these games to release, and I can't wait to play more games on my Xbox Series X and just watch them get better and better over time. That narrative is changing. Xbox has games. I mean, look, even games with gold is good this month. You can pick up Darksiders 3 and Lost Planet 3 at the moment. Last month, that Planet Alpha came out. That was really cool as well. But let me know what you're playing on Xbox this month, and let me know what you think about the way Xbox are rolling out content for their fans, and let me know what you think about Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite, and are you going to pick them up later in the year when they release. Thanks for watching this bit of a rambling video. I thought I'd get some content out for you. I've got a couple of lists that will be dropping very soon. Very excited about them. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and of course, turn on notifications. Follow me over on Twitter at Direckt Gaming to keep up with everything that I'm playing and everything that's coming on the channel as well. I appreciate every single person here watching my videos on this channel. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. And until next time, peace.